Hi friends, and welcome to today's simple yoga routine. Today is going to be a feel-good, easy yoga class to relax, stretch out our body, release the fascia, build our flexibility. So if you're ready, let's go ahead and let's get started. Let's start at the back of our mat in a child's pose, taking our legs as wide as our mat. So starting by opening our hips, walk your hands all the way to the front of your mat as far as you can, and once you're all the way there with your hands, let your head release down on your forehead and let your arms release down. Just sway side to side with your hips, taking a nice movement as you open through the hips here, feeling that nice opening in the inner thighs. And in the child's pose, your two big toes should be touching together. Feel this nice opening and release in your back as you open the chest. Take one deep breath in. Exhale, let it all go. And on your next inhale, walking your hands all the way up to your body, placing your knees together as you tuck your toes underneath and placing your fingertips to face towards your knees. Give your elbows a slight bend here so you can go deeper into the wrists. And start to move your hips again, side to side, getting a little movement here. We're warming up our forearms, our wrists, our fingertips. Let your head be loose so you're not cranking the head up. Shoulders down, relaxed away from the ears. Just feeling into your body, feeling into the wrists. Feeling that nice opening here. One more deep breath in. Exhale, let it out. And slowly flip your hands back to neutral. Walk them forward into tabletop, so all fours, making sure your shoulders are directly over your wrists and your hips are directly over your knees. Your fingers are nice and spread apart, so it helps to grip more. Taking a cat and cow as we move through this. Inhale, arch the back. Look forward, so you're really dropping the belly down, and all you're gonna do is just move the spine only as you curl and arch the back, chin to your chest. So now we're in an angry cat. This should feel really nice for the shoulder blades as you pull the shoulder blades apart from one another. And again, inhale, moving through this. Shoulders down, away from the ears. Stretch the front of your belly and your chest. And exhale, rounding the spine slowly. Your chin comes to your chest. Two more. Inhale, drop it down, look forward. And exhale, moving the head as you move your spine. One last one. Dropping the belly low. And exhale, rounding up, looking towards your belly button. Good. Coming back to a neutral, tucking your toes behind you, arch your back so you're just in a cow. Keeping that arch, go ahead and shift your body weight back into a downward dog with the knees bent. So you're getting a nice back stretch here. And let's move with the breath, just nice, easy movement as we drop the knees, arch the back into a cow. And exhale, push it back, knees bent, downward dog. And again, inhale, drop the knees, look forward. Exhale, push it back, downward dog. Two more with me. Inhale, take a deep breath in. And exhale, bend the knees, push the weight back. One last one. Inhale, look forward, arch the back. And exhale, bending knees in your downward dog. Start to carefully straighten out your legs. And when you straighten out your legs, bend one knee as you keep the other straight so you get a nice stretch throughout the back of the hamstring and the calf. Allowing your head to be really heavy here as you move it side to side, up and down. And remember, keeping those fingers nice and spread apart here so you get full grip in those hands. Making sure that your alignment, your body weight is pushed all the way back and that your hands are in line with each other. So looking at both your hands and making sure that one is not more forward or back. They're in line here so that our shoulders are also in line. Try to sink your chest, closer to your mat with every exhale. Feeling the warmth of your muscles here. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, push your weight back. Let's just stretch out our body in our downward dog as you dip your hips over towards the left side, almost all the way down. Inhale, pick the hips up, and exhale, almost dropping it to the right side. Just a few of these here, so you can really get a deep side body stretch. And every time you push your weight up, use the strength of your arms and your hands. So you're building lots of upper body strength here as you feel a nice stretch through the hips and the side of your body. Doing 2 more of this. Last one. And release the hips back up, downward facing dog. Push it all the way back, dropping the knees together, sit back into your child's pose. Breathe it out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And on your next inhale, coming into tabletop position, go ahead and flip over towards the side of your mat so your right toes are pointing towards the back. Your right arm is coming up and over your head, coming into a supported side plank gate pose. So we stretch our side of our body along the whole right side, making sure that your shoulder is directly over your wrists so that you're in line here. And try to breathe, maybe taking a little back bend, feeling a nicer opening in the heart and the chest, feeling the benefits of this posture here. Lifting up through the chest. Good, and then slowly, let's stretch out the opposite side of our body. So keeping those right toes pointed, slide your right hand down your right leg as you take the left arm up and over the head. So you stretch through the left side now, looking up towards that top arm. Helping to really open and expand through that rib cage here. And when you look up, it helps to lift and open up the chest more. Just relax the shoulders. And slowly release, hands come down, flipping over into tabletop position, sit back, child's pose. Resting your forehead on your mat, walking your hands and reaching them further forward here so you get a nice deeper stretch through the arms and the shoulders. Good, and let's come into the other side as we roll into tabletop position. Turn your left leg out now. Your right leg comes pointing towards the front, and your left arm comes up and over the head. So now we stretch the left side of our body. Keeping those left toes pointed will help get a deeper stretch along the side of that leg, along the side of your back. Look up towards the sky. Feel that nice opening here. So we stretch out the neck as well. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Slowly taking your arm to windmill towards the opposite leg now. So your left arm slides down your left leg, right arm up above the head, looking up towards that right arm, stretching through the right side. Try to keep your weight towards your right hip, so you're still pushing your weight towards the side. So we don't want to put any pressure on that left knee. Try not to hyperextend, so maybe keeping just a little slight micro bend. And slowly release, arms pivot forward into tabletop position, tuck the toes and shift the weight back, downward facing dog. Good job. And then we're gonna step our left foot forward into a warrior one. Keeping the back foot at a 45-degree angle, you're gonna bend your front knee, the back leg is straight, square out your hips, so you bring your right hip forward, left hip back, and you just reach the arms up towards the sky, finding your center, finding your balance, making sure your back foot is fully gripped to your mat here, really engaging the legs. the thighs, the quadriceps. Breathing in and out through this. And exhale, hands come down, pivot the back foot, stepping back into our very first plank. Let's drop the knees, taking a modified chaturanga. You're gonna let your chest come down first. Inhale, coming into baby cobra, lift up. And exhale, release the hips back, child's pose. Just relax, let your hips fall all the way back. And then rolling forward, tucking the toes, shift the weight back, downward facing dog. On the next inhale, stepping your right leg forward, ground your back foot, warrior one. Square your hips, so bring your left hip forward, right hip back. Let the shoulders be relaxed, reaching for the sky, engaging and squeezing the abdominals, feeling the engagement of your lower body, and just holding this position here. Really activating as you open the thighs, stretching it out. One more deep breath. And exhale, releasing the arms, pivot the back foot, stepping back, plank, drop the knees, and modify coming down with your chest and then your chin. Inhale, slowly open the heart, baby cobra. And exhale, push your weight back, child's pose. Taking a deep breath in. Exhale, release. And inhale, coming forward all the way onto your belly. Come onto your forearms so your shoulders are directly over your elbows. Open up your heart so we're in a Sphinx pose. And just breathe, lifting up through the chest. Feeling that stretch along the front of your body here. Holding this position. Try to keep your legs relaxed, your muscles relaxed, so you're just lifting from the heart. And slowly walking the hands to the side of your body. See if you can lift all the way up into upward facing dog, lifting the thighs off the mat. Your elbows are extended here, holding this, taking a back bend. Very beneficial pose to hold in an upward facing dog because you're really releasing any tension in that lower back. This should feel really good, especially if you're in a seated position for a long period of time. Just feeling that opening through the front of your body, helping to gain more confidence. And slowly push the weight back, untuck your toes if they're tucked, downward facing dog. Walking your feet to the very front of your mat. Your feet are hip distance. And grab your opposite elbows, bend your knees just a little bit, and start to sway side to side in your ragdoll. Loosening up your back, letting the blood flow to your brain. So this is very good for calming our mind, rejuvenating our body, releasing any pressure, pain, tension in the back. We're folding from the hips here, so our body is really heavy. Your weight is even on your heels and your toes. So you should feel even in both feet. And if you'd like to extend the legs more, get a deeper hamstring stretch, go ahead and do so. Just make sure we don't lock in the knees. And release your hands and slowly come all the way up. Let your head be last and roll the shoulders down. Inhale, let's take a deep breath in as we open the arms. Exhale, hands to your heart. And again, inhale, breathe in lots of oxygen. Exhale, palms together, down to your heart. One last one. Inhale, really open, nice and wide here. And exhale, taking your hands to your heart. Good. Inhale as we open the arms up towards the sky. And this time, let's fold all the way down. Inhale as you halfway lengthen, so your back is nice and flat and you're looking forward here. And exhale, let's step back into downward facing dog. Taking a deep breath in and out. Exhale, releasing. And bend your knees, look to the front. Hop or step, landing on your tailbone, placing your arms in front of you, and let's slowly roll all the way back for 4, 3, 2, 1. Let your head come down, your arms come down, and place your arms along the side of your body here, placing your soles on the feet, hip distance apart, coming into a little baby bridge here. Take a deep inhale, exhale out, and inhale, imprint your spine, so your spine is glued to your mat, and exhale, slowly start to pick up your hips, slowly keeping your head and neck in place, so not moving the head or the neck, and just lifting the hips as high as you can without letting your hips come wide apart. Your arms are along the side of your body. Squeeze and activate those legs together. So you may have to squeeze those glutes even more. Pick those glutes up even higher. And if you like to, come up to your tippy toes and lift your hips, maybe clasping your fingers, interlacing them under your back, and just feeling this nice opening through your chest and through your shoulders, squeezing those blades together, squeezing the legs. If you like to challenge, maybe coming into a one-legged bridge with the back up, keeping the spine still curved up, and just holding here your balance. Slowly releasing that left leg and doing the opposite leg as you reach the other one up. Getting a nice stretch through the back of the leg as well. And slowly bringing it down. And then we're going to roll all the way down, but first, undo your hands if they're interlaced, and then roll your hips one vertebrae at a time. Let your tailbone be last, and drop your heels, relax. Come into a Shavasana by extending your arms and your legs. Close your eyes and take a moment of silence to relax. Let your body relax. Let go of the physical part now. And just breathe in your Shavasana. Letting go of everything. Welcoming new opportunity, a new day ahead. Find some movement in your body by moving the fingers, moving your toes, and go ahead and straighten your legs, reaching your arms up and over your head. Roll onto your fetal position. Take a deep breath in your fetal, don't rush. Feeling nice and supported. And come on up to an easy cross-legged position. Just maybe taking a couple neck circles here before we close off our practice. So just carefully roll your neck over to the right side. Just a couple times here. Nice, slow, gentle movement so you feel the stretch along your neck. And then just rolling it to the other side. Keeping the eyes closed here as you sit up nice and tall. And once you're done, meet me back in center. Inhale as we open, reach the arms up and over the head. Exhale, taking your hands to your heart. And again, inhale, reach, breathe in. Lots of breath here. Exhale, let it all release. Thanking yourself for being here today. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe to Yena Yoga. Give me a like and a thumbs up, and I'll see you all next time on the mat. Namaste.